These are the SOGs, 10-inch blade, guitar handle, 5-inch grip. They weigh 15.5 ounces. These are the Lakonia. I got these from museum replicas. I used the bungee cord to help keep the scabbard on because as a replica these things are supposed to be as authentic as they can make them. The scabbard is wood with a thin leather cover, brass fittings, and they're just way too loose to be practical. The sword itself, 14.5-inch blade, 5-inch grip, 2¼ inches wide, 2 3/8 actually, 3/16 of an inch thick. The handle is brass, full tang of course. I have it wrapped with Wilson racket wrap because the brass, I haven't had these long enough to know what summer is like and sweat, but in winter this is cold. They weigh 2 pounds. I got them because the SOGs are great, but I was worried about some of the strokes I was doing. I know absolutely nothing about sword work. So I've been doing my form with them, and they're I find that the swords have made a difference. The double blade, of course, you get a back stroke that you can't get with the SOG single edge. The couple changes I would make, one is the scabbard, which is just atrocious. The other is I had these sharpened because the difference between being a toy and an actual weapon certainly affects my focus, I think, and the way I treat them when I'm working out with them. But they were done by Atlanta Cutlery, and the only objection I have is that I would do it myself next time, and I would leave the last half of the blade unsharpened for defense. Although there is no such thing as sword play as, they knew it back in Grecian times, which is this is supposedly based on. I'm sure they would have done the same thing. You would not have it sharpened all the way down. You would leave a thicker part here for blocking, and then the sharpness right here. I mean, you're not going to go ahead, I think, and penetrate more than 7 inches at a time. And on the cut, on the slice, I don't think you're effectively looking at a slice much farther back than that on the blade either. They've come in, I like them. There's markings on them that I think is from the wood, because I have to continually rub them out of the scabbard. These things, the scabbards are really not very good. Also, I found this one is the fitting has loosened up on it, so it's not really very good. But that's the only objection I have. They were very reasonably priced. I certainly have no complaints about them. They serve the purpose that I bought them for admirably.